Hello guys, it's me God Mode, and there's some stuff I wanna get off my head right now. So in my last video, if you guys watched this to the end, or some of it, I said that Minato was Naruto's son. That is true. Correct. And don't get me wrong, don't think I'm trying to copy Storm's videos, I'm just saying this for my own personal reason. And it make Minato more badass, if you know what I'm saying. Um, I just want to say that, and I want to say that Minato is not brothers to Fugaku. That's my mistake. Minato and Fugaku are so close friends that they're like brothers, and that I and Itachi are gonna be a thing. And I hope you guys understand that. So I'm sorry about that, and I'm sorry there's no intro, and I'm sorry that my mic was very soft in my last video. I'll be trying to increase the volume and talk more loud, and yeah, so I want to get that down. And so I'll be sorry for not posting in a long time as well. That is my fault. It's been hard to write the script, and yeah, so I'll be keeping things simple like this from now on to post more videos more frequently so that I can like just write the script and then speak to you guys, and you guys can get videos quickly. So yeah, and I can't my USB that I used to save my stuff. The it got damaged, so the intro is like lost and that stuff. So I'll be trying to make. I don't know if I'm gonna make a new intro or not, but yeah. So, and the like goal for this video is 10 likes, and I'll be getting a new video as soon as possible. And now let's roll the story. So 3 days after the birth of Naruto, and Minato had set up a meeting to discuss Naruto's future. Minato didn't want to set up this meeting, but the elders had forced him to. 30 minutes earlier, 30 minutes before the meeting, Danzo had arrived. Am I early? Yes, you are, Danzo, Minato said. It's a shame that Hiruzen died. He was a great Hokage and the hero of the village. Yes, he is, Danzo. He has sacrificed his life for the village, and he truly is a real Hokage. So, Minato, will you give me that QB? I can train him and make him into the strongest weapon the village can have. He will help us win if there's any war. Now Minato is pissed after hearing this. Firstly, he wants to take Naruto. Secondly, he called Naruto the QB. And thirdly, he wants to make him a weapon. He wants to make him, his child, a weapon for his own pleasure. Minato responded, "No, Danzo, that is not going to happen. Ever. Minato, think about this. We'll help the village. We can improve our military forces. Just think about it." "No, that's not going to happen." And Minato had flashed his Mangekyo Sharingan, seeing the Sharingan on his eye and all the Sharingans on his arm. Minato then gave him a look of disgust. Danzo thought he looked at him that way because of his suggestion he made. 30 minutes later, the rest of the council had arrived, and Minato had started the council about telling him. Minato said I had held this council to discuss Naruto's future. Danzo was the first person to speak about him being in the army, training him to be a weapon with all his nonsense. Minato then said, "I personally don't agree with this, but I would like to know your opinions about what Danzo had said." Everyone in the council had objected with their own reasons. Then, one of the civilians who was part of the council, who is a merchant, who spoke, "Why don't we just kill the demon brat? Then he can't destroy the village." Minato was on his last straw, but he composedly spoke. "He is my son, and his name is Naruto. and I don't want anyone calling him a demon again. Do I make myself clear? The whole council was silent and shocked, but agreed to Minato. Minato then spoke. I had a thought to train him, but I don't think I'll have the time to. Kushina's not always able to train him to his full. He's not able to train him to his full potential. Don't forget, he's also an Uchiha. Kura spoke. Well then, just make a shadow clone, and that will replace him. That will replace you with your work, and you can train Naruto. I've thought of that, Kura, and my shadow clones will disappear if they're out of my sight. Mitsukodo spoke. Why don't you just ask Fugaku? As Fugaku was about to object, as Fugaku was about to speak, he had suggested that Fugaku spoke. He's too busy with his clan, and he must make a deal, and he must deal with Sasuke and Itachi already. So I understand why Fugaku won't be able to train my son, and I don't want to give him the burden of training my son. I conclude that we should use the shadow clone method, and I'll just improve my shadow clone so that they can go on without my son. Is that the meeting? Because I must get back to my daughter Hinata, Fugaku said. No, said Minato. I still have one matter. What shall we do with the missing council member? Who? Asked the council. In a second, Minato took off all of Danzo's bandages and hit Danzo's pressure point in the heart, killing him instantly. Minato then said, Danzo. Inoichi said, he's still here. Then everyone looks to see Danzo with his Sharingan and him dead. What happened? asked Chozo. I killed him. And if you want a reason, just look at him. And that is a reason enough. You're all dismissed, Minato said. Now we're moving on to Ai's perspective, who's in the Uzumaki house with Kushina and baby Naruto. Mom, can I help you make some dinner? Thank you, sweetie. I need to start making it. I need you to start making the noodles because we're having ramen today. Okay, Mom. I think Naruto's hungry. A few minutes later, there was a crying Naruto. Oh no! I'm coming, Naruto, said Kushina, running off to Naruto. Wow, is that gonna be me when I'm older? In her head, I hope not. 30 minutes later, she was done with the noodles. Then I had decided to make the rest of the food since she sees that her mom is busy. 30 minutes later, she had made all the ramen. She had made her father's favorite ramen. She had made Mississippi ramen and her favorite chicken ramen. Oh, that, Mom. Did you do that all by yourself? For me? Thank you, sweetie. No worries, Mom. I owed you one. Minato had arrived with his flying thunder god. Thank you, flying thunder god. Ramen? Oh, hello, Father. And yes, Father, we made ramen for you. Thank you, sweetie. I should learn to thank you, Father. You saved us all and everyone in the village. Kushina then walked in. Is Minato back already? Yes, Mom. Did you make it all by yourself? Minato asked. Yes, Father. 10 minutes later, they had finished up with their supper. Okay, I'll go watch the dishes, said I. Now, sweetie, you've done so much already. "You are free to go to sleep, and your father and I will do the dishes," said Kushina. "Okay, Mom." Then I went to go and sleep. Minato and Kushina were washing the dishes. "Honey, I think it's time." "Minato, it's too early. Naruto's only 3, and I's only 8. "It'll be alright, sweetie. We can take Naruto with us, and we need to get it soon, so we can help them when it comes to the shinobi life. And we can have, when Naruto's older, we can take him back." "All okay, honey. And we will leave next week." "Okay, honey," said Kushina. A week later, Naruto had made Minato had made Fugaku the replacement of Danzo. And I'm sorry guys for that, Minato. I'm sorry for my stumbling so far in my video. It's just really hard reading sometimes, and it's like I wanna keep it like fast, but sorry about that. Okay, let's get it back. Yeah. So what was that? Yeah. So Minato had made Danzo the Kage, and he made him. Minato had made Danzo. Sorry guys, I can't get this word. Sorry. Minato had made Fugaku the replacement for Danzo, and he had made him temporarily Hokage till Minato came back in 4 years. Minato, Kushina, I, and Naruto were at the southern gate of Konoha, getting ready to departure. Taking one look back at Konoha, I saw Itachi, and I saw Itachi, and they both gave each other smiles before they left. They were leaving to go to the Uzumaki clan ruins. It took them about a day to get to the rooms. "We are here," said Minato. Kushina smiled and spoke. "I'm back home." Now, I spoke. "Mom, this place is completely destroyed." "No, sweetie," Kushina said. "It's just a burial seal on it, so outsiders don't enter. And only 75% or more Uzumaki 75% Uzumaki can enter." Sorry guys, I was meant to say only 75% blooded Uzumaki, 75% or more blooded Uzumaki can enter. And we can make a plan." Krishna told everyone to make a cut on their hands and combine their blood so that they can go through. I spoke. "Mom, what about Naruto? He's still a baby." "Don't worry, Naruto's tough and he'll be able to handle it." So they all made a small cut on their hands, and they poured chocolate through it so that it can run through their blood. The blood can run through another person. And if you guys are wondering how Naruto is pouring blood through it, pouring chocolate to it, he's not directly pouring chocolate to it. If you watch my last video, Naruto was born releasing chakra, so he's actually releasing his chakra all over the place, so it ends up going to his hand and it's releasing through everyone's blood. So yeah, that's what's happening. Now back to the story. They had walked through and saw the most beautiful thing ever, the Uzumaki clan grounds. They were beautiful. The first thing they saw that made I and Minato confused was that the Uzumaki clan grounds and trees and plants were all beautiful. They were healthy. Everything was perfect, and the buildings were taken care of. It looked like the clan was never destroyed. Kushina told them that, "I know you are all in awe, but the reason Everything's like this because there's an eternal chakra that was sealed by our clan head Mito Uzumaki, or my mom, and she's taking care of everything and protecting it. It is not attacking us because we have a bit of Uzumaki blood running through us all. Minato asks Kushina, "Where's the library?" Kushina responded, "It's in the temple up ahead, Minato." Minato spoke, "Then let's go." They walked to the temple and went to the library. What they saw was something they'd never seen before. The library was huge. Like 90% of the temple is the library. Minato stopped the silence by saying, "Well, let's get started. We need to copy all these scrolls." Minato then went to one scroll and tried to open it. It didn't want to open. After a few minutes of trying to open it, he had used his Sharingan to see that there's a seal on it, and he tried to break it, but it didn't work. Then he used his Mangekyo Sharingan to see if he can use it to break it, but it didn't work. But he was able to read how to break the seal, and it has to be a Uzumaki clan member. Minato sighed and told Kushina the information he got about the scroll having the seal and how to break it. Kushina laughed and told Minato how she knew that the scroll had the seals on them and how to break it. Minato asked why didn't she help him. Kushina, still laughing, said, "I wanted to see you try." "Can you open them up now for me, Kushina?" Minato asked. "Okay, then," said Kushina. Kushina had made 200,000 shadow clones. 100,000 of them would be opening scrolls, and the rest of them would be copying the scrolls into new scrolls. If you guys are wondering, let's just make Kushina have godlike chakra results, okay? Just please. And don't hit me in the comment section saying that it's impossible. Yeah, just guys, please, let's let it happen. Minato had made 10 shadow clones, and all of them will be copying scrolls with their Sharingan active so that they can copy it more efficiently and faster. I then made 10,000 shadow clones. 5,000 were going to work on chakra control in a specific place in the temple where it's just for chakra control. And later should make 5,000 of them train as well with the new stuff they learned through the scrolls, and some would go copying as well. They'll do this for 4 years and will also train as well. 4 years, now I'm having a time skip. 4 years later, they had gone through only 1/4 of the library, and in those 4 years they had attribute boost from training. I stats are now 3.5 for speed, 3.5 strength, 3.5 speed, 4.5 stamina, 3 intelligence, 3 genjutsu, hand seals, 4 shuriken jutsu. When I say shuriken jutsus, I mean like throwing kunai and basic stuff like that, adding chocolate to it. That's what I mean by that. And that's 4 seals. And also when I'm saying seals, I mean like, you know, the wow, the Reaper Death Seal. Sorry about that, guys. The Reaper Death Seal, like seals like that, for example, or like chocolate draining seals. That's what I mean. So seals 4, and that is 29.5 out of 40. That which makes a high Jonin level at the age of 12. Now, Minato only had a 1 attribute boost of giving him 5 out of 5 seals, making him a seals master. and as good as most Uzumaki. They were packing up and were getting ready to leave, and Minato had put seals on the scrolls that he had copied so that only a member of his family can open it. So when they left, they were leaving in the beginning of the year, and Minato is going to train Naruto in this year as well. So they headed out and reached Konoha in 8 hours. Now, since Naruto didn't cry when he was hungry, and Minato spoke, "It's good to be back in the village." Then body flickered away to the Hokage's office to check if Fugaku wasn't dead yet. When Minato got there, he saw a man face planted in papers sleeping. "You're not dead yet? What a surprise," Minato spoke. "Oh man, I feel sorry for you, Minato," Fugaku spoke. "Well, it's easier when you make shadow clones," Minato said. It cuts it in half completely." "Easy for you to say. You can make shadow clones," said Fugaku. "I should have taught you." "You should have, Minato. What can I expect from you?" said Fugaku. At the Uzumaki house, Kushina and I and Naruto were unpacking and making the house a home again. And Minato had a rank mission for I, Itachi, and Shishima, and he sent them to the office. He told them about the mission and that he wanted to give them this mission so that I and Itachi would get the feel of a tough mission. And he told them that they had a week to prepare for this mission. "Now you may all dismiss," said Minato. Itachi and Shishima left, but I stayed. She wanted to tell her father something. "Oh, is there something you want to tell me?" Minato asked. "Yes, there is, father. And I would like to know, why haven't you started to train Naruto yet? Because I can sense that he's releasing chakra already, and I think you need to train him so he can protect himself and capitalize on that." "I understand," said Minato, "and I was going to train him when your team was going to leave for your mission. Oh yeah, I want you to take this. So if there's an emergency, you can just throw this kunai in the air and I'll be there in a flash," said Minato. "Okay," said I. "Thank you, but I don't think we need it. We're just going to spy on the Akatsuki, that's all." "Okay," said Minato. "If you say so, but please keep it, okay?" I left the room and Itachi was waiting next to the door. I spoke. "So, you couldn't wait to get beat, can you?" "Like you're gonna beat me now," said Itachi. "How much you wanna bet, Itachi?" "I got one," I said. "The winner of the fight will take the loser's part in the mission." How does that say? How does that sound?" said I. Deal, they both agreed. Then they took off to the training grounds. They got there and they instantly went to their fighting stance. Itachi got to use the Uchiha style fighting stance and I used the Uzumaki fighting stance. They glared at each other for a while. Then I had sent a kunai at Itachi, which landed at his feet. He didn't think much of it, till out of nowhere he got uppercut by I, who was using flying rising and was sent into the air. Then a huge water bullet was heading his way and fought. Itachi had quickly used a fireball to counter the water bullet, but it created a huge smoke cloud. All of a sudden, a kunai was sent through the smoke, which Itachi used his own kunai to deflect it. But the kunai transformed into exploding shadow, which exploded into Itachi's face, sending him flying to the ground. Itachi was about to hit the ground, but he'd done a backflip and landed on his feet and gave a smile. Pretty impressive, but if you want to beat me, you have to do more. Itachi stood up, and then fired a fireball, which he ran behind it. I had put up a water wall, but had also thrown kunai around to check so that in case of Itachi being behind the fireball, she can just teleport. And as she expected, Itachi went behind the fireball, and a kunai was at her throat. Half was at her throat, but she instantly teleported to her left, and I said, water style, raging waves. Itachi countered it with a fire dragon jutsu, and straight after that they both used a water dragon, which countered themselves automatically. That's yeah. Then they then they charged at each other using they charged at each other. Itachi using his katana and I using her kunai. They had enhanced the weapons with chakra that was so dense that when they attacked each other it collided. And when they collided, it let out sparks. While they were fighting, they had drawn a huge crowd with Minato, Fugaku, Kakashi, Obito, and other shinobi who were intrigued with the fight. I spoke. Maybe you should kick it up a notch for the crowd. Well, the Hokage's watching. We shouldn't disappoint him. Oh, my dad knows we aren't we're gonna give him a show. At that moment, Itachi had activated his 3 Tomoe Sharingan. They jumped away from each other, and I had showed her Uzumaki chains and was about to use them. The crowd went wild seeing these Kekigenkai being showcased. The two smiled and they charged at each other full speeds that most of the crowd except for High Jonin and people dojutsus could see. Itachi had used his katana while I was using her Uzumaki chains, which was so dense that the katana would vibrate after every hit. I had seemed to be slashing her chains everywhere, but she had flying rising seals on the bottom of them. So, but anything they touched would set an invisible seal on it that only people dojutsus can see. After 10 minutes of it, Itachi and Taijutsu battling, Itachi realized how much seals there were around the ground and they were fighting and he was in shock. This made I have a big smile and asked, "Is the great Itachi Uchiha scared?" Itachi had a bit of pride and felt a bit of embarrassment as well. "Well, do I look like I'm scared?" Itachi said. "With my Sharingan active, I bet you can't even touch me." In a blink of an eye, I was next to Itachi, and Itachi had a small scratch, a small cut in his face, which was bleeding. Wow. Look who can't touch you now. Or am I just too... Is your Sharingan not working? Or am I just too good? "Well, I thought you were going to beat me," said I. "Oh, I still am, but you took a cheap shot," said Itachi. "And now let's get this party started." Itachi was at his full power and he released Shaka, which sent I flying backwards. Oh, you serious now? Maybe I should too, said I. They both had the ram hand seal, which charged up their chakra, and they both used body flicker and charged at each other with their katana and their chains, and clashed followed with the sound of thunder. Itachi had brought his katana at I's throat, but I had ducked and tried to give him a kick, while she backflipped. But Itachi had dodged by tilting his head to the left and tried to horizontal slash I, but I was gone. She had teleported behind Itachi and had the chains around his bodies and throat. Well, you lasted longer than I thought. You did okay, Itachi, I said. Why are you so confident, Itachi asked. The fight isn't over till it's over. Itachi had teleported onto a tree and it sent the fire dragon at the eye. I teleported to the same tree as Itachi was at and she tried to kick him, but Itachi had body flickered away. I spoke. It's impressive that you were able to copy my jutsu by seeing it twice only. Itachi spoke. I told you I'm good. Let's see how much you can take, Itachi, I said. I had started to spam teleport to the seals, but she can only teleport 5 times before she fails and crashes. So, on the 4th, she had teleported in front of Itachi and put a chakra seal on him with her bare hands. As this happens, Itachi reacts too late and throws a punch, but she was gone. In the crowd, Minato told Fugaku that the fight is over and Itachi has lost. Fugaku smiles and tells Minato that Itachi is a prodigy and he's not going to lose. In Minato's head, he was laughing because Fugaku has so much pride. He knows the fight's over, but he doesn't want to admit it. In Itachi's head, he realized that he has a chakra restricting seal on him. Damn! He shouted. I smiled. Then she made 10 shadow clones that all spammed flying Raiden. Itachi had his Sharingan trying to follow them, but they were moving in random different places, but never hitting each other. And all of a sudden, he felt something touching his back. As he looked back, he saw nothing. At that moment, all the shadow clones disappeared. The thing that touched him was a chakra draining seal. I had appeared in front of Itachi and put a paralyzing seal, and he was frozen. Then she made a Rasengan. Itachi saw himself lose before his Sharingan deactivated. But I stopped and told Itachi, let's finish this off with a bang. When Itachi heard this, he gave a smile, and he knew what she meant. I had deactivated all the seals on him and gave him a chakra ball, and she also took one as well. They stood about 100 meters away from each other. I had a Sharingan, had made a Rasengan that had the power to not to kill someone, but to overthrow whatever Itachi throws at him. Itachi had created a fire jutsu, which he calls Blaze, where it's pure fire that is condensed into a small flame that has the potential to destroy a mountain. I and Itachi had charged at each other, closed the distance between them extremely quickly. Their juicy had clashed with an explosion. there's a smoke cloud where they collided, and a huge crater. 5 minutes later, the smoke cloud had cleared, and there was a 50-meter crater and a 50-meter radius crater and a 20-meter deep crater inside it. And inside it there were two people standing up. Now two people, one standing up and one lying on the ground. Half the crowd thought that Itachi won, and the other half thought that I won. 5 minutes later, it was clear who the winner was, and it was I. I had Itachi on his shoulder and used Flying Raijin to Minato. Minato used Body Flicker to get to the hospital and assigned someone to treat him. 3 days later, Itachi had fully recovered due to I not putting that much power on the Rasengan. He had done some recovery training, which took him 4 days, and he was at his full strength. They were at the south gate, getting ready to depart and head to their mission. Okay guys, that's where I'm gonna leave it, and that's the video. And if you wanna see a part 3 to it, please like and subscribe, share this with your friend, and again I'm sorry that I hadn't posted in a long time. And if this video hits 10 likes again guys, I'll be posting a new one as soon as possible. Okay guys, cheers!